Thank you, thank you. Hello, good evening, good day, good whatever it is. My name is Tohelot, and now we are starting a contrast, a small little India 3D platformer from 2013. And without further ado, I am ready to go, so we will be counting down to the start of the game. So after this load screen, this timer will start. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, thank you. So, like I said, India 3D platformer. If you know compulsor games or compulsor makers of We Happy Few, it is their first game. And at the start, you can see we're playing as older version, as immediately there's a little bump we can use to boost ourselves out of bounds. And here we are following the rooftops and playing as the character Dawn, who has the ability to go in shadows, blend in shadows and using them as a platforms. And that is basically our special ability, and this another child, Didi, is the only person who can see Dawn. So we are sneaking out of our room to watch her mother show at the theater, I think, maybe something like that. And we are misbehaving, so with the Dawn we are able to get out, and now we're at the later stage of the game already. I take a little detour there to get a checkpoint, because in order to advance we are gonna trigger some story triggers here, and because we didn't go the way the game wanted us to go, only it is partially loaded. As you can see, there was gates floating around. So because we got the checkpoint, we can continue onwards. And this here is one of the hardest jumps in the entire game. That table, it only has collision on the very edge of it, and I'm surprised I got it on the first try, which is fine. Second ability we got is this push, and it is normally only possible to jump using it once, but we are playing as older version, which breaks this game a bit. So we can do dash, jump, dash, which gives us basically a double jump, which is normally not possible. So we can do stuff like this, and so far so good. Now we're gonna get into the theater where her mother is performing, and we are gonna use this not signpost, but this poster here as a stepping stool, and we are gonna jump on top of this collision here. And inside the theater is the trigger for the next scene, so we can just come here, and we are halfway through the first act. So there is a three act, and this is a story about broken families. So a broken family. I'm sorry. So Didi is it is a story about 3 people. So the original father of Didi is not on the lookout. So he is traveling across the world as a I guess entertainment, and his substitute father, stepfather, is trying his hardest to make Didi's and her mother life better, but it is unfortunately not so good at doing that. So what he does is usually not great. He wishes the best, but unfortunately he's like a Donald Duck in that sense, that it just always fails. And now we're gonna skip this puzzle here that we can use. As you can see, here's the blending, and there we go. Normally we have to wait those shadows on the wall to get in certain position for us to get across, but because we can basically double jump, that gives us the edge.
What you're saying.
We can easily get to the next part of the
like a highway sign.
No, Johnny.
next part of the game, and that was the first act. So there was the conflict between mother, daughter, and the stepfather. The second part is the second act is there's the substitute father getting good idea. So hey, let's make a circus. That'll do great. We get lots of money out of it. Unfortunately, every attractions he made is broken in some way, so we are gonna have to help him out a bit.
I don't think they'll hold you. You'll have to go through shadows.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's what I thought as well. Going through the shadows. So we're gonna repair 3 attractions. Twice hot air balloon, because some reason it works, and once there's this pirate ship. And in the pirate ship there's a skip. I'm going to try a couple of times, but if it doesn't work, then we'll just do it normally. So this is also a bit annoying jump. There we go. Oh. And we are getting the balloon down to the level. There we go.
Yay! You did it. Okay.
First one down, 2 to go.
Back down.
Now here's the pirate ship. And the funny thing is, when picking up objects, the game developers, well, at least in this patch, they forgot to limit the...
Captain on the deck.
There's this like walking, if you press down the button, it makes you go slower. But if you just tap it, it makes you go doubly faster. So it is always just tap it and you'll go much faster. With these objects, if you hold them in the right position, you can warp them upward with the character.
Can you open it?
And that way it is, we're gonna do it twice in this. That was the first time, and second time is gonna be a little later. And with 3 boxes, we are gonna open the gate to the next area where the second skip is maybe coming up. Let's see. Unfortunately, I wasn't on top of the this one. There's always that animation when it happens. Preferably it would be that when we come down, the box automatically goes to it, but I was just a bit off, so unfortunately we didn't get that. Here is the tentacle skip coming up, so we're gonna go on top of the tentacle, then on top of the house, well, not house, but some woods, and we are gonna try to get out of the wall at the same time we are jumping upwards, so we can phase through it. Hopefully it will work. If not, then we are gonna do it normal. Oh, first try. Lol. Okay. That was not expected. I'll take it. So as you can see, because we skipped the trigger for the next part, collision is loaded, but the graphics are not. So we are, well, not blind, but there's a certain cues you have to make. Oh, and we got this one first try as well. Nice. And there was the upward. Didn't see. That wasn't very memorable because it was hard to see. We put the cannon in cannonball to shoot the kraken that we saw earlier. That the tentacle we rise up with it. So that was the kraken. Kraken we attacked with the cannonballs.
I bet there's
Well,
nothing
actually just one. In here you're supposed to attack it 3 times, but we skipped 2 of them. And now the last one. And now all collision is loaded, but no textures whatsoever. So I'm going a bit blind here, almost literally. I'm just using visual cues. Okay, I'm at the stairs.
Dark out there. How are you gonna climb on shadows
Maybe.
if it's dark? Hey, this is that maintenance.
Alright, first steps, then the second one. There, we go to the wall and go left. And hopefully Oh. Alright, we're moving. That's good sign.
I think we can reset
Alright,
the
good.
whole ride. I knew it.
So
I
here
knew
is
it was simple.
it that one?
I
Yes,
think
that's
all
the
we
generator
need to do is
part.
pull these levers at the same time.
We're gonna just have to hit it same time with the DD.
Are you ready?
And that will be the done with the pirate ship, and then we're gonna... Wait, where's the... Oh, okay. I thought I missed the timing on it. And then we're gonna load the previous save, and then we'll do the air balloon again. So if you wanna read 1 or 2 donations, now is the good time for it.
All right, thank you very much. So that bumper we got just now was from Sphere, our upcoming runner, who has donated $50 and snagged the Deus Ex language choice reward. We're now playing that in Italian. So I hope you look forward to that later tonight. And I apologize to everybody from Italy for that. The comment goes, Mamma mia! So I don't know if we're playing in Italian. I think we're playing in Mario. But thank you so much, Sphere, for that. Back to you.
All right, that was the second act, and coming here is the third act and the final act, and it is the longest one. We're gonna scale some rooftops over here. Because we have this ability to double jump, we are gonna back out, leave Didi into dust. Bye, Didi. And rest of the game, we will occasionally get the hey message at the bottom of the screen because Didi is still yelling at us. So here we are gonna go back to the previous part of the game. Scale this rooftop, go here. Great, so far so good. Here is a little foxholes you can drop in if you're not careful enough. That's why I'm trying to be extra careful. Nice, because you have to reload the previous save. There is no getting out. And here we are gonna skip a big puzzle room. I mean, if you look closer, you can see Didi there as a T-posing. Now we are gonna go to the theater. We are going to see what's wrong there. People are yelling for some reason, and the reason is because there is no light at all. So what's the obvious solution? Well, let's go to the lighthouse and point the lighthouse light at the theater and not to the sea where the boats are coming. Here is invisible collision. I don't know why it is there, but it is. So we're gonna jump on top of it and blend in with the walls. Normally you cannot go through the shadows, but I don't know, for some reason it works there. We're gonna go upstairs, the second part of the lighthouse. Hey. And here's gonna be more platforming. And we are not gonna make a cycle here. I'm gonna take a safety save just in case. Here's a checkpoint, so I'm gonna grab it. And then we are gonna go to the moving platform that normally you don't wanna stand on top of it, but we can, and that allows us to to get to the last checkpoint of this puzzle. So while we are waiting to rotate, if you have another donation, here is the good place for it.
Brilliant, thank you very much. So there are no new donations at the moment, but I do have to tell you that we will shortly be opening our targets for tomorrow. The first up is for our opening run of tomorrow, Okami. There will be an incentive, a $250 target for no items final boss. Basically, typically the boss is fought by using items from the menu repeatedly, but if we want Kadarev to actually fight the boss properly, like a real gamer, then we have a donation goal that needs bits. And that will be going up very, very shortly.
All right, thank you. So, at this point, I would like to thank you, ESA, thank you, Contrast, people, if you actually enjoy watching what you're seeing, I highly recommend playing this casually. If you enjoy fast-paced 3D platforming games, this is very much there. It's not very long. I'm surprised this has gone this well. So there's something there. And yeah, thank you for letting me be here. And I hope you enjoyed the run. We're gonna be on top of the lighthouse. We have to show the light to the people down there. And we are gonna go coming into this run. So we're gonna go up the elevator, and after that there is a small U-turn, and after that we are that is gonna be time. So I will say it in 3, 2, 1, and time.
Enjoy the show? I want you to meet the little girl who turned the lights back on.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you, ESA. And thank you, Contrast community. If you're interested, we have a Discord, so come there to if anything piques your interest. I've been Tohelot, and I don't know how to end this segment, so.
Oh, that's my job, don't you worry. But I will say thank you. That was an absolute pleasure. I really enjoyed getting to know this game more. I think I speak for a lot of people. I didn't know anything about this when I first got to ESA, but sort of between you showing me earlier and the run now, yeah, it generally looks like an extremely fun game, both casually and speedily. So. Yeah, thank you so much for that. We'll be taking a very quick break now while we set up for our next game. But can we have it once more for tohelot?
Thank you.
Excellent. So coming up next, we'll be having the one, the only, the 50-minute long M&M's advert by King Rhodes, M&M Shell Shock. So yeah, stretch your legs, grab a water, and come right back, and we'll bring you some chocolatey goodness.